Yep.
So you fancy another go at winning the million? Okay, best of luck. Let's play.
Okay.
Okay, for $100, here's
First
question
question.
number 1.
What gates bar the entrance to heaven? Gilded, pearly, wrought iron, wood. That'd be the pearly gates.
Well played. That's correct. Have a look at question number 2. It's worth $200.
What type of furniture is a futon? Bed, coffee table, wardrobe, dishwasher. Be a bed futon.
That's correct. Well played. Here's question number 3. It's worth $300.
Okay. When a moon's in its Earth shadow, it is called a what? Solar eclipse, blackout, lunar eclipse, night. That'd be a lunar eclipse. Too-hoo, you just got mooned!
Right.
What is wrong with that guy? I had to reference it when the Maze World Gunbutter episode, they thought the world was going to end. And the pink, a lunar eclipse, and the sun says that. What is wrong with that guy? That always gets me.
Question number 4.
Okay. A small business operator for home is a what industry? Cottage, shack, gun shed, beach house. That'd be a cottage industry.
It's absolutely correct. Well done. Get the next question correct and you'll leave with at least $1,000. Good luck. Here comes question number 5.
Okay, correct us. A commander of the U.S. forces colloquially a what beret? Yellow, green, blue, red. You green beret.
You didn't have to play that, but I bet you're glad you did. It's correct. You've reached the first milestone. That's $1,000. Have a look at question 6. It could double your money to $2,000.
Okay, 2,000.
What in August 2003 was SoBig.F? New airline, computer virus, archaeological dig, a meteorite.
Same as config, a computer virus. Config was a big one as well.
Right,
I think config was the biggest one I know, actually.
Here comes a question. 7 out of a possible 15. It's worth $4,000. Good luck. The form of fencing known as kendo originated in which country? Korea, Indonesia, India, Japan.
How about Japan?
Of course it is. That's the right answer. Okay, if you choose the right answer to the next question, you can double your money to $8,000. Let's have a look at question 8 of 15.
Okay.
US novelist John Galsworthy wrote the sequence known as the What Saga? Forsyth, Foster, Forster, Foresight.
It'd be Foresight. And yes, it's Foresight, not Foresight.
Absolutely right.
An ancient very similar question in the UK first edition PC by 64,000 about who did the Foresight saga. That one is John Galsworthy. I think it's the opportunity in the UK first edition PC game.
9 for a possible $16,000.
Okay.
Former US President Ronald Reagan contracted which disease? Parkinson's, Alzheimer's, Hodgkin's.
That'd be Alzheimer's. And he passed away short before this game actually came out, actually.
Right.
He got contracted, it was about a decade before he died. It was about 1994 he got, shortly after when Richard Nixon had passed away.
Okay, this is where the drops start to get steeper. Get the next question wrong and you lose $15,000. Get it right and you win $32,000 guaranteed.
Okay, 32.
Which US president wrote the Pulitzer Prize winning Profiles in Courage? Nixon, Carter, Reagan, Kennedy.
That'd be Kennedy, JFK.
Absolutely spot on.
I think the question the Australian Fan Pictures game about which award did JFK won. Which one is the Pulitzer for that one?
Question number 11 is worth $64,000. You would still walk away with $32,000 even if you get it wrong. Let's hope you don't.
64.
What nationality is UN Secretary General Kofi Annan? Ghanaian, Nigerian, South African,
He's
Zambian.
Ghanaian. For some reason, Australia loves Kofi Annan. Or the fan pictures loves Kofi Annan because they have both fan pictures games that currently have my collection, the UK and the Australian one. They have questions about where was Kofi Annan born. Just slight subtleties. I think the Australian wants to know where was he born, and then the UK version wants to know was the modern day country that Kofi Annan was born, which both is Ghana. So.
The 1980s War of the Cities involved Baghdad and which other capital? Tehran, Beirut, Kuwait
It was
City,
Hussein and Khomeini.
Absolutely spot on. Well done.
It sounds was leader of Iraq, and I think it was Ayatollah Khomeini was there. It may have been Ruhollah Khomeini when that happened.
Right, now just relax and take your time. The next question is number 13 of a possible 15. If you answer and you're wrong, you will drop back to $32,000. Here's the question for
Okay, $250
of $1 million. The two types of condor are the Andean and the what? Mexican, Colombian, Californian,
It'd be
American.
a Californian condor.
Well played. You're absolutely right. This is getting very, very serious. You are only 2 correct answers away from winning $1 million. But if you give me a wrong answer here, you will lose $218,000.
Okay.
Have a look at question number 14 and think very carefully about what you want to do.
Okay.
To which of these UK comedians is Holly Valance related? Frankie Howard, Tommy Cooper, Benny Hill,
Benny Hill.
Bob Monkhouse.
Maybe this question on the actual British show that ended up being an audience failure, actually, on the show, actually.
Of course it is. That's the right answer.
And that's for this one because, let's see, Melville and Harry presented about, so 1 in 18 odds. I think I'll say for this one, I'll go 1924 to be the first Winter Olympics, 1924.
And now have $500,000. But we would really like to give you $1 million. Take as long as you need. Here comes the $1 million question.
My prediction for 1924.
In what year?
Called it! I called it!
1920, 1928, 1924.
That's 24 in the Chamonix. It feels good when you get a prediction correct.
You could have walked away with $500,000. Instead, you'll be walking away with $1 million. That's the right answer. Fantastic. What a tremendous game. All 15 questions answered correctly. Well done. You are a virtual millionaire.
Jack, I'm 178 in my third for the session, actually. So.
Well done, and thank you for playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Okay. That being said, thanks for watching.